Jey Uso, one half of the greatest tag team in WWE history. The Usos set for singles competition here tonight.
Jey has proven that he knows how to succeed under immense pressure as an individual, as a solo competitor. He's more than ready for this match.
And as we all know, diamonds form under pressure. Jey Uso has been that diamond in the rough here in WWE as of late.
And then there's Stone Cold standing across the ring.
Well, he isn't standing as much as he's been waiting, Saxton. Waiting to strike, waiting to hit a stunner, waiting to crack a few cold Steve Weisers. Austin is always planning his next move, and that makes him a seriously dangerous opponent.
Steve Austin has won plenty of big matches, but what is it specifically going to take for him to win this one tonight?
I'm going to say intensity. We all know about Austin's famous temper, and he needs to let that rage loose in the ring. The more violent and overwhelming he can be, the better his chances of winning.
Going outside, what's he got planned here?
There it is, the People's Punch.
Austin with a reversal.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful. The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Taking things back into the ring. Monday Night Raw, the most talked about show on Tuesday mornings.
Will Jey take advantage?
Is it enough? Is this the end? Two! What a kick out at two!
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
And Jey threw everything he had at his...
From the top!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Great awareness from Austin.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Dodge is out of the way.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Snap power slam.
Oof, putting their full weight on the arm. Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Yeah, Uso is firing.
From the top.
Ooh, poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Oh, driving the elbow.
He could be starting. This is it. He could put him away right here. No! Kick out at two.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. A defiant kick out after one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
And another big right. Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Austin needs to mount some offense. Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
Working to neutralize that arm.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful for the win.
Two. Kicks out.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Here is your winner, Here's the bell, and we're officially underway with main event Jey Uso in action. And Jey really has become one of the most popular WWE superstars around as of late.
You can count me in on the U train too, Michael, because I have believed in Jey Uso since day one. Jey has scratched, crawled, and kicked to reach this level, and he's not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, Jey's having the time of his life, but he's still as focused as ever these days.
And on the other side of the ring is a man with fire in his eyes. The Texas Rattlesnake is not waiting to get in anyone's face.
Austin is merciless, vindictive, and trusts no one. And that's when he's in a good mood.
Austin getting a taste of his own medicine, receiving the fight he came into this match looking for.
Jey doing whatever it takes there to protect his seat at the table.
Austin wards the attack off. Legs caught.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Boom, and finish it off.
Austin in a state of distress now.
Uso is determined right now.
Corey, if you had to guess, what could be the difference maker for Jey Uso here?
It's all about Jey's spirit, Cole. We've all seen that fighting spirit of his on full display when he's feeding off the crowd. I think that's something difficult for a lot of opponents to overcome.
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
This could be his chance to rally. Trading counters here. These two showing how well they know each other. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Raw is where everyone on the roster dreamed of being the first time they stepped into a ring.
This is the payoff for all the hard work. Boom! Read that one.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needed.
Turns it around, bringing this back into the ring.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Jey has become relentless.
That's what I was saying. Jey's fighting spirit is just too much for his opponent here.
Power from the suplex. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Austin wanted to bring.
Austin gets stymied.
Jey nailed all of it.
And right away into the pin. Two, and he's still in the game.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the Rattlesnake out.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. From the top, he fails to connect.
Back and forth trading reversals. Follow through with the uppercut.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Oh, God, that hurt.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Oh, that's going to sting your back.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
But you can never count Austin out.
This match has to be close to an end.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Headbutt. Oh, no.
He is donning the Crimson Mask.
What a callous attack.
Oh, my goodness. Is that enough to take out Austin?
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. And that finally gets a win.
Here is your winner,
And here we go with Stone Cold Steve Austin set for action. I hope you guys are ready for a good old-fashioned fight.
As much of a brawler as Austin is, you really can't forget about his technical abilities. We've seen what happens when an opponent thinks that Austin is just fists and feet.
You nailed that on the head, Byron.
And then we have Jey Uso, an extremely talented in-ring competitor who accomplished great things with his family by his side. But Jey doesn't need any backup to get the win. He can do it all by himself.
Jey actually prefers to do things on his terms, to be in the driver's seat. He's ready to make a statement here that Jey Uso is a certified threat with or without someone by his side. Getting him right into the corner. He dodges out of danger.
Oh, brutal club.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
He's able to reverse it. Corey, what's it going to take for Stone Cold to be victorious in this one?
While we often think of Steve Austin as a brawler, he actually is quite technical when the occasion calls for it. I don't think Austin needs to deviate from his usual plan of attack to secure the W.
Jey out of there in a hurry.
Boom! Nice counter by Austin. And there's Austin sent flying. And he re-enters into the ring. And Austin getting a bit of a rude awakening of his own. Stone Cold came for a fight and is getting one.
That is the meaner, more aggressive Jey Uso coming out to play.
Counters!
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. And he has an answer for Jey.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
He's pushing back now.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Sent to the corner.
Boom! Good defense from him.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Jey is imposing his will.
Not a familiar situation for Austin. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
How in the world did he kick out? That was vicious. Will Jey end this?
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Oh, he kicked out.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
Main event, Jey Uso.
Austin with
Stone Cold Stunner.
Jey is down and out.
Ouch!
Sidewalk slam.
This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. And the count doesn't even begin.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
And another big right.
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. Stone Cold Steve Austin, elbow drop.
No one's going to try to tell Austin what to do after that.
Letting his actions do all the talking.
Catches the leg. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they are still going. Still ready for more.
Look at this. He left himself wide open. Big mistake. A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Up and down. What a slam.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. He kicks out at 2.
What a match.
Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Jey can seal it here.
recovers, wasting no time.
This could be.
And the streak of defeat ends.
Here is your winner, man.
And it's Jey Uso out here on his own tonight.
Jey spent most of his career hearing doubters say he'd never amount to anything on his own. And look at him now. Main event Jey Uso is here to stay. And you could tell he is ready to yeet all over this place.
Please never say that ever again, Byron. But you do have a point that Jey's made it a mission to prove himself as a solo act who's accomplished it with flying colors.
Yeah, but across the ring is one of the most unpredictable opponents you could face.
That's putting it lightly, Corey. There is no telling what the motivation for Stone Cold is here tonight. Or any night, really. An absolute iconoclast in every way. You never know if Austin's focus is more on the win or the absolute destruction of his opponent.
And you have to imagine Austin isn't looking to do anything too fancy to take this one, right, Corey?
As Austin would say, oh, hell no.
He cuts the pin attempt short. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Turns that in his favor.
Countering each other again and again.
Caught the leg. Clothesline.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
Schoolboy, nope, rolls through.
Super kick. Effective counter.
Jey showing his instincts.
Kick right in the face.
Kick to the back.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
A fully Jey nailed all of it. Making the most of that with the pin.
Two. He stays alive. He stays alive.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
Main event Jey Uso with a close call right there.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. The count was stopped before it started.
What's it gonna take to put this match away? No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one. Trying to work the leg here.
An impressive sequence from Jey.
Tough spot, even for the rattlesnake.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. And the dry spell has come to an end.
Here is your winner,